It's always interesting to see where celebrities choose to spend Chinese New Year. For most Chinese families, it's the one time of the year when being present physically really matters a lot. So when fans realized that Shen Yue and Wang were celebrating miles and miles away from each other this year, it somehow sparked a lot of conversation online. Hi, welcome to Asian Star Spotlight. If you are new here, you are welcome. Please don't forget to subscribe to join our amazing community. And if you are already part of the community, thank you and I appreciate you for being here. Let's get right into it. Not really extreme conversation, neither was it scandal headlines. Just that usual fan curiosity. Like, oh, that's different. Shen Yue has built her image on warmth and relatability since A Love So Beautiful and Meteor Garden. She has always given off this grounded, home-oriented vibe. Even as her career matured with projects like Use for My Talent and Mr. Bad, she has maintained that approachable, girl-next-door energy. Normally, Chinese New Year fits perfectly into that image. It's family, tradition, comfort. And from what fans could see through updates and reposted content, she appeared to be spending the holiday in a very classic way. Close to home, low-key, surrounded by familiar faces. Because that's the type of person she is. Wang, on the other hand, has had a very different kind of year. After the massive success of Love Between Fairy and Devil, his career path shifted noticeably. He's been juggling filming schedules, brand events, and international appearances at a position that's noticeably more global than before. So when updates suggested he was celebrating overseas, far from the traditional family setting fans associate with Lunar New Year, people couldn't help but just take a pause. Actually, to me, what makes this moment interesting is really not just the physical distance. It's what that distance insinuates. Over the past year, Shen Yue and Wang have both been tied to ongoing collaboration rumors, especially with projects like The Inn, creating anticipation around their professional paths you get. Even when there's really no official confirmation of anything beyond work, fans naturally track patterns, appearances, timing, locations. So when one spends Chinese New Year at home and the other appears to be abroad, it definitely makes people talk and rises for different opinions. And I would really love to hear your opinions and thoughts in the comment of them, spending their New Year miles apart. But I think this could only signal something as simple as their different schedules. And the thing is, actors often have little control over when projects wrap or promotions require travel. And with Dylan's increasing global brand presence, it wouldn't be really surprising if commitments played a role, to be honest. But at the same time, Shen Yue has consistently and continuously positioned herself as someone who really values stability and steady growth over constant high-profile exposure. Because she is a girl who enjoys the simple things. What many people may not realize is how differently these two people's careers have evolved since Meteor Garden. Back then, they were packaged together, young breakout stars riding the same wave. But in the years that followed, they've carved distinct paths. Dylan leaned heavily into fantasy epics and large-scale productions, building an image that's more charismatic and commanding. Shen Yue moved towards slice-of-life roles and projects that emphasize emotional shade. Of course, it's important to be careful here. There's no official statement, no confirmed storyline. Celebrating a holiday in different places doesn't automatically mean anything deeper. But in celebrity culture, timing and imagery really matters. And fans are really perceptive. They read into body language, captions, even the absence of posts. And I think there's also something very human about this situation. The older actors get, the more their lives naturally expand beyond early co-star dynamics. Priorities change. Circles widen. New collaborations form. It doesn't have to be too extra to be meaningful. But at the same time, Distance does not erase history. Shen Yue and Wang share a defining chapter in their careers. Meteor Garden will forever remain a cultural reference point for them both, whether they actively revisit it or not. So when fans observe them celebrating separately during such a very important holiday, it's less about empty gossips and more about reflecting on how far they've each come. If anything, this Chinese New Year highlights the different position in where they stand right now, in their respective lives. Shen Yue is steady and rooted while Wang is increasingly international and expansive. And it simply means neither approach is better. They're just different. Because in an industry that is built on shared screens and public appearances, physical distance can be surprisingly symbolic. Or it really can simply be life. Thank you so much for watching. Take care and see you guys in my next one.